All right. So last but not least is the pointillism. Okay. Dots. So this one works best with the felt tip markers. Hands down, always works amazing with felt tip markers. You can do it with other pens, but the markers are usually the easiest. So it is literally just dots. The more dots you put on regular paper, the darker it gets. The more dots you put on the scratch art paper, the lighter it gets. So as you can see, this is going to take quite some time. But you can get some beautiful detail in here, okay? So that's with that type of pen. That's a gel. The ballpoint pen, really similar. I find that you have to go a little bit more vertical for a ballpoint pen, and sometimes they just don't work as well. But you would just do the dots, ballpoint, mechanical pencil. I always hate doing stippling with pencils because it's just so much louder. But a mechanical pencil is definitely better to use in this situation than a regular pencil. And then here you have your regular pencil. The dots are a little bit bigger, but it is also a lot louder. So regular pencil. So some don'ts. Do not draw your little circles. Do not, like, yes, we are doing dots, but you are not drawing circles, okay? Do not draw circles, okay? So don't do that, because then it just looks like polka dots. And then some people just get lazy and they just start going like this. And they're lazy and they just want to get this done, and they're going at too much of an angle. And then they do dash marks. Those are dashes, so no dashes, okay? You want to pick your pencil up, so do not do the dash marks. This is closer to hatching than it is to stippling, okay, or pointillism. Pointillism and stippling mean the same thing. All right, so now we're going to do this with the different tools. Okay, so paper clip. All right. Now, when doing stippling or pointillism, you do need to go at a little bit of an angle, because if you just go straight down, nothing's going to happen. So you have to go at a little bit of an angle. Find a good edge. The more dots that you make, the brighter it's going to be. So if you need an area that's really white, you're going to add a lot of dots. Do not scrape so hard that you are damaging the plastic underneath the ink. You just want to remove the black ink. Okay, so less dots is a darker area, so this would be your more shadowed areas. More dots, lighter area. Paperclip works amazing. It's so amazing how much better a paperclip works than a tool that you have to pay for. Paperclips you can get like 500 in a box. Okay, so this is the sharp wood one. So same thing. This one gets much smaller. Pointillism. That's pretty impressive. Just because the tip of it is actually smaller, comes to a smaller point than the paper clip. And that could be a good thing or a bad thing. It's definitely going to take a lot longer. But you can get some very fine detail. Now, like I said, this is a tool that is available out there. I have not seen this one at Michael's or Joann's. I got it online. It works very, very similar to the paper clip. Okay, a little bit finer dots. And then this is your pretty standard one that you can get at Michael's and Joann's, like any art store. And this one works really similar to paperclip as well. It's pretty much the same size as a paperclip. We'll say that other sharper metal one makes a little bit smaller dots. This one I have to get an angle, like just the right angle to get the dots. And remember, you can turn your paper whatever angle works best for you. I'll say this one is actually a little bit more annoying than the paper clip. This is the tool. So if you want to go find one like this at Michael's or Joann's, you can. It's not a pen, it is actually a scratch art tool. Okay, so you would find it where you would find the scratch arts. They should be in the same spot. Okay, so if you do go there and you can't find the tool, ask them where their scratch art supplies are, and it would be there. Okay, you do not have to buy this. This one, I was not having any luck with mine. Maybe you guys will have better luck with yours, but paper clip is gold. All right, I would just tape this guy and have your own kind of fashioned tool that'll be so much better than just the wooden one. Okay. You can also use thumbtacks, but those are really tiny and can be really hard and cramp your fingers to hold. Okay. And you can either tape this to the wood stick here or a pencil, just a regular pencil. That way you have something in your hands to hold a little bit better. Like you can actually just tape it to a pencil. All right. If you don't have tape, use the rubber band from the paper roll that I sent home with you guys and just rubber band it on there. Okay. And that should work just fine for you.